So continuing now, you can see that we're actually storing inside this object, which we initialized over here, menu items. We're storing an entry in menu items for the current date key equal to this array that we would like to display. So this array is the actual data that the pop-up menu displays, and then the inner HTML is again some text that just simply contains the word multiple and then the number of items. So if we go and look over here, we see multiple and then the number of items, but you can see that as soon as we move our mouse over the word multiple, the little menu appears. So let's go look now. You can see that the word multiple is inside a span, but when the span has an on mouse over, and so when you move your mouse over this particular, over the word multiple, then we're going to call this JavaScript function called show event list, and basically what we're going to be doing is passing into this function this, which is a pointer to the element that we're over, and then date string, which is the key into the object, into the calendar object, so we can actually find the menu to display. So so let's now go and take a look at the show event list function, which displays the pop-up menu. So we'll scroll down now to show event list. So this now is object Ellie that gets passed in, and then date string is the key that we need to display the menu for. So here we're saying basically that the menu name is called underbar calendar details menu. Here we're getting a pointer to the calendar object, and what we're saying here is if if this menu is undefined, then we're going to create a new Alpha 5 menu object. So here you can see here we're creating a new Alpha 5 menu object for this using this name here called calendar details menu, and we're specifying some properties of this menu object, the theme, and then the icon column, and we're saying don't show an icon column, and then just use a theme of style, and then we're going to populate this menu object with this array for the current date. So you recall that in our JavaScript function we populated this array and stuck it into this variable over there, and now here we're reading that value back. We're populating the menu with that item and then showing it as a pop-up underneath the hyperlink that we clicked on. So this is the code over here that gets called to actually display the pop-up menu, and then there's our pop-up menu. You can see when I put my mouse over a particular item on the menu, we get bubble health that shows the actual customer details for that order. So we've gone now through all of the different Xbasic and JavaScript functions that are used to actually dynamically populate this calendar control as the user navigates through the various months on the calendar. Thanks very much.